For 13 months, the question has been, could this have been intentional? A voice that sources identified as Iran's Minister of Foreign Affairs says on a secret recording it is possible.
Yeah, totally.
Mohammad Javad Zarif says Iran's military wing, the Revolutionary Guard, which shot the plane down, could have been infiltrated, for example. He's heard saying privately, even if you assume that it was an organized, intentional act, they would never tell us or anyone else. There would have been 2 or 3 people who did this, and it's not at all unlikely. They could have been infiltrators. There are 1,000 possibilities. Then goes on to say Iran's highest levels of the government and military would never reveal the truth. They won't tell us nor anyone else because if they do, it will open some doors into the defense systems of the country that will not be in the interest of the nation to publicly say. Some call the recording a significant new piece of evidence.
It's not clear why he would have said that it is not at all unlikely that it was intentional. But the fact that he sees that as a real possibility, I think should make us pause and really consider whether there's not something far more diabolical at play.
For months, Canadian authorities have been analyzing the recording's authenticity, but say the content's too sensitive, the risk too high to reveal much more.
We are examining every bit of evidence or potential evidence that becomes available with great seriousness to make sure that we're not missing anything.
I think it's another reason for us not to accept anything smaller than the truth.
Ukraine's ambassador to Canada says his country was unaware of the audio, despite the RCMP helping with its criminal investigation. If verified, he says the recording could help their case.
We do not want to see the truth being hidden behind state secrecy. We want to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, Ashley, so what other details were on this recording?
Well, there were several references to compensating families as a way to close this case and avoid countries pursuing this as an international crime. Late last year, Iran said it was setting aside $150,000 for each victim's family, an offer that Canadian families flatly rejected.
Right. And there's still an ongoing safety investigation into the downing of Flight 752. Where does that stand?
Well, Ukraine is one of the countries that has a draft of Iran's final report. It has until the end of the month to provide feedback, but the ambassador already told me that people need to manage their expectations. The report will say that a missile hit the plane, but not what people want to know: who hit the button and why.
Ashley Burke, thanks very much.